Hello everybody, Pat Barber here, and I wanted to talk about the Open. That's right, it's open season, and it's going to be a darn fun one. If you're new to it, welcome. You're in for quite an experience, and if you're not new to it, welcome again, and you know what you're in for, so let's have some fun. I wanted to give you guys a list of 5 things that I think help with your Open experience, whether you're brand new or whether you're a long-time opener. So, here we go. Let's jump right in. Number 1, I'm going to say strategy. Strategy is something that we don't always think about day in and day out in our workouts. It's just kind of like mindless, shut yourself off and go through the workout. But in the Open, you're looking to get the best possible score. So do yourself a favor. Maybe watch other people who are similar in ability level to you. Ask them about how the workout went. Ask them where they think they could have pushed harder or maybe gone a little slower. And ask them what their advice on the workout is. People are usually open to sharing how the workout went for them. In addition to that, there'll be plenty of tip videos that go out there. See which ones make sense to you and try to apply those things to your Open. Having some sort of a strategy is usually going to give you a better score. Number 1, strategy. Number 2, a little bit more practical. It's going to be hand care. This is a long couple of weeks, and these workouts are usually the type of workouts where there's quite a bit of volume. There's a high number of reps in them. They're programmed in such a way you can kind of just keep doing reps for the most part. So take care of your hands. That means if you need to get gloves and break them in, get those things and break them in now. If you need to shave down those calluses, shave down those calluses. Be smart about the training you're doing in the in-between time, because we need to make sure you have solid hands for the entire set of weeks. It's a long period of time if you tear on the very first workout. So, number 2, hand care. Number 3, seems like a simple one, but go big or go home. Go hard. These workouts are programmed in a way where you can usually get another rep. That means you don't want to get to the end and think, hey, I could have gotten another rep, because then you have to go through everything else you did before just to get those 1 or 2 more reps. So when you hit these workouts, hit them like it's your opportunity to walk out there on the CrossFit Games floor down in Carson. This is your one and done shot. This is your time to shine. So go at it full gusto. When you have that opportunity to go, give it everything that you got so you don't, look back at the situation and be like, man, I feel like I could have done more. That doesn't mean don't do the workouts multiple times. It just means go at each attempt with everything you got. So number 3 was go hard. Number 4 is going to be standards. I'm going to ask that you all have standards. And what I mean by standards are range of motion standards. Now, holding yourself to a range of motion standard, whatever it is that the games team sets for that, is important for comparing yourself to the rest of the world. If you don't have good standards and you try to compare yourself, you're really not giving a fair representation of you, and you're also not getting a good look at where you fall with the rest of the world. So do yourself a favor. If there's a standard set, be pretty strict on your standards. Make sure you're hitting that range of motion. I like to think of it this way. If we were playing basketball together and I made a shot and it hit the rim and didn't go in, would you be like, it's close enough. You can have it, Pat. 2 points for you. No. You'd be like, that didn't go in. I'm not going to give it to you. Same thing with these movements. If someone's close to hitting the standard, they don't quite get it, or if you're close to hitting the standard, you don't quite get it, don't give yourself that rep. Make sure that ball goes in the hoop. All right, so number 4 was standards. Number 5. Now this kind of is the overarching piece that I think kind of supersedes any other advice I'm going to give you. Something that you should not forget, and that's community. This is a giant community effort. It's thousands of people coming together doing the exact same thing, all giving it everything that they got. Don't forget that. If you're the top person in your gym, you should be the number 1 person out there cheering on the person who's getting the worst score in your gym. The community is what supports us, is what supports you, is what kind of holds this whole thing together, and it is the most valuable piece to this. So, don't forget about the community. And everything else aside, if nothing else, remember why you started this. Remember what you're doing this for. Most of us, it's just to have some fun. So don't lose that in thinking that this is one giant competition, because it is, but the bigger piece is community. So love that community. All right, guys, have some fun, good luck out there, and here's to this Open.